nestled in the embrace of rolling hills, where the veil between the living and the ethereal seemed to waver. There existed a village that defied the boundaries of time. This village, shrouded in mystery and unmarked on any maps, was known only as the Vanishing Village. A curious traveler, driven by tales whispered in the corners of forgotten inns, set forth to uncover the truth behind this enigmatic place. Guided by vague directions, they arrived at its threshold, greeted by villagers who bore welcoming smiles but whose eyes held a sorrowful secret. The travelers' inquiries about the air of unease were met with hesitant glances and murmurs of the Night of Resurgence. As the traveler delved deeper into the village's history, an elderly woman stepped forward, her eyes carrying the weight of years gone by. She recounted the story passed down through generations, a tale that spoke of a terrible plague that had descended upon the village, snuffing out the lives of its residents. The plague had been merciless, leaving behind a ghost town, its empty houses standing as silent witnesses to the tragedy. But every year, on the anniversary of the plague, something inexplicable happened. The village, for a fleeting night, would spring back to life in a spectral celebration. Lanterns would cast a warm glow, laughter would fill the air, and music would weave its melody through the streets. Villagers, dressed in attire from times long past, would dance and celebrate as if the passage of time had never occurred. Intrigued and determined to witness this phenomenon, the traveler resolved to stay through the Night of Resurgence. As the sun dipped below the horizon and the first stars emerged, the village began its transformation. Lanterns ignited one by one, their flames casting an otherworldly radiance upon the cobblestone streets. Laughter echoed, carried by a wind that seemed to whisper secrets from ages gone by. The traveler walked among the villagers, unnoticed yet strangely welcome in their midst. They marveled at the dance of lights and shadows, the ethereal music that played as if carried on the very breeze itself. Faces from the past, momentarily freed from the bonds of time, bore expressions of joy and sorrow intertwined. But as dawn approached, a sense of melancholy settled over the village. The lights dimmed, the music waned, and the villagers' forms grew faint. The traveler watched as the spectral celebration gradually faded into the mist, leaving behind only the memories of a night that existed beyond the boundaries of reality. With the first rays of sunlight, the village returned to its abandoned state, its homes empty and the streets devoid of life. The traveler, who had witnessed the transient beauty of the Night of Resurgence, felt a mixture of wonder and sadness. The experience had been a glimpse into a world where the past and present merged, a reminder that history and memory could transcend the limitations of time. Leaving the village at sunrise, the traveler carried with them the weight of the Vanishing Village's legacy. It was a story of longing and remembrance, a tale that spoke of a connection between the living and the departed. As they walked away, the memory of that mystical night lingered, etching itself into their consciousness, a reminder of a village that came alive once more to dance with the spirits of the past.